you and me, and then count to 10. Once again, beloved, once again, shall we be together again, once again. Count to 10, through the universe, you and me, and then once again, flying through the universe, see all the stars, and me again, once again. Count to 10, count to 10, once again. Know how much I love you, and then once again, count to 10. Fly through the universe, through the stars, and then once again, know how much I love you, and then count to 10. Count to 10. Once again, how much I love you, and then through the universe we fly. Once again, know how much I love you, and then count to 10. See the stars, and when I tell you I love you, no, I mean it 10. Once again, you and me together, my love, flying through the universe. See the stars, and then know how much I love you in 10. Once again, my love, once again, know how much I love you, and then once again, count to 10. Count to 10 as I fly with you through the universe. See the stars and ask me when, how much I love you. I tell you in 10. I tell you in 10. Once again, beloved, once again, let me show you how much I love you, and then fly through the universe, count the stars, and then once again, I love you so much, and then count to 10. Count to 10. Oh beloved, I love you so much, and then as we fly through the universe, and then once again, tell me how much you love me, for I love you more each day than 10. Once again, beloved, once again, as we fly through the universe, once again, I love you more each day than 10. I love you more each day than 10. I love you so much and more each day than 10. Once again, ask me again, and then ask me once again, and I'll tell you in 10 that I love you so much, and then as we fly through the universe, count the stars, and then count again to 10, as much as I love you, and more than 10, as much as I love you, more, and then once again in 10, once again in 10, once again in 10, I love you more each day, and then as we fly through the universe, and then once again ask me how much I love you, and I tell you in 10. Once again, and then beloved, I love you so much, and then once again through the universe we fly, and then see the stars, won't you, and ask me when will I come again to tell you I love you. I tell you I love you in 10. I love you in 10. Once again, beloved, once again, I love you so much and more, and then I love you again. Ask me once again, and then as we fly through the universe, I tell you in 10. As we fly through the universe, count the stars and all, and then I tell you I love you more than this in 10. More than this in 10. Once again, ask me again. I love you more than you shall ever know, and more in 10. Once again, I love you more than you shall ever know, and more, and then once again, ask me again, how much do I love you? I tell you in 10. I tell you in 10. As we fly through the universe, count the stars, won't you? And then ask me again, how much do I love you? I tell you in 10. Once again, beloved, once again, how much I love you, and then ask me again and again. But I'll tell you again, and then once again ask me, I tell you in 10. as we fly through the universe. Count the stars and then once again. Ask me again how much I love you. I tell you in 10. I tell you in 10. For I am that I am, and then there is no other. There is no other. Once again. Ask me. I tell you in 10. I am that I am. I am that I am. Once again. Once again. Once again.